Hello guys, and welcome to another visit of Pure Massacre by Silverchair. Somebody asked me to go into more detail as the old lesson that I have on my channel is only like, I don't know, I think it's less than 3 minutes long. But Pure Massacre is a really simple song, but I guess I'll do this lesson and I'll sort of talk you through everything. First thing you need to know, as a lot of Silverchair songs at this time were, is in drop D. So tune your guitar to drop D and then we'll get started. So the intro riff is probably the most recognizable riff of the song, and it's also interspersed in the verses. So similar to my old lesson, I'm just going to show you the riffs that you need to know, and then you'll be able to piece them together because there's really not that many. So for the intro, you're going to start with the D string and the G string open, and then you're going to play a droning riff, which means you're going to keep hitting the open D string with another note that you're going to move around. So the note you need first is the second fret of the G string. Then you're going to go to the first fret, open, second fret, and fifth fret. So rhythmically you're going to play it like this. So it's a constantly rotating riff where you go from 2 to 1, open, 2 to 5, and just keep that D string droning. And you'll hear every so often there's a hammer on from open to 2. Something like that anyway. But yeah, that's the intro riff. So let's move along to the next one. The next riff comes just after the intro. It's high distortion, and you'll also hear it in the verses every now and then. But I'll play it for you and then I'll break it down. So it's really simple. For the most part, it's going to be on the bottom 3 strings, just single finger bar chords. So you're going to start with open, then 3rd fret, open, 3rd fret, open, and then a C power chord, which is 3 on the A string and 5 on the D and G strings, and then O3, O3, and then 5, 7. So all together slowly you have this. And yeah, that's the other part of the intro, and you'll also hear that in the verses every now and then. So let's move on to the next one. Before we move on to the next one, I'll also say the intro riff, you'll also hear that with distortion. So it's exactly the same, just with distortion. So moving along to the chorus riff. Chorus riff, once again, is really easy. I'll play it through for you and then I'll break it down. And so on. So you'll notice that the intro riff also shows up in the chorus. So the part that you don't know of the chorus will go like this. It's going to be 5 on the low 3 strings, and then 2 open palm mutes, 3, 2 more open palm mutes, back to 5, 2 more open palm mutes, and then 8. And then to the intro riff. So all together slowly, it should sound like this. Moving along. So next we're going to get into a bridge riff. Now in my old video I showed you how to play it one way, and you can play it different ways, so I'll show you a different way to play it this time. But it's the same notes, it should sound the same. So I'll play it through for you and then I'll break it down. So this is going to be A string power chords, so it'll be the same grip, but we're going to start on the 5th fret A string, 7th fret D and G. Then you're going to go down to 1, 3 and 3, up to 3, 5 and 5, and then 5th fret on the low 3 strings, and repeat. So you repeat that, I believe, 3 times, and then at the end of the 4th time, you're not going to go to the 5th fret low 3 strings, you're just going to go. And then back into the second part of the intro riff. So all that is you're going to start at the 5th fret A string power chord, 1st fret, 3rd fret, but you're going to palm mute that and slowly release the palm mute. So after this riff is going, you'll hear a second guitar underneath, and it's really simple and it's kind of buried in there, but you will be able to hear it. So if you leave this part out, it's totally fine, but you'll hear this going on underneath. So that's also very simple. You're going to start on the D string, 12th fret, G string, 10th fret, D string, 12th fret, G string, 10th fret, D string, 12th fret and 10th fret, and then D string, 12th fret and G string, 10th fret back and forth, and then G string, 12th fret and B string, 10th fret. So slowly you'll hear this. And like I said, that's going on underneath that second part of the intro riff, which comes after the bridge. And like I said, if you leave it out, it's totally fine. It's kind of buried under there, but not too noticeable. So basically after that, The guitar is just going to go quiet for the last verse, and after the last verse you'll hear all the riffs that we've done before in different iterations, or in different places I should say. They're the same riffs, just in, you know, mixed around. But the song will end with the bridge riff, and it'll just be played once at the end, so you'll go. And just kind of hold it and let it fade into feedback or fade out, but that's it. So yeah, that was Pure Massacre. Not really that much more involved than my first video, to be honest, but a lot longer because of my yapping. So I think unlike the other videos that I revisited, I'm still going to leave up the old one just because it's kind of a shortcut. So if people don't want to listen to me yapping, the old video is only a couple minutes long, and it has all the riffs in it. And like I said, the bridge riff is slightly different, but it's the same notes and it sounds the same, so you can play it either way and it'll work. So that's enough of me rambling. That was Pure Massacre by Silverchair. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully it was a bit more informative than my last one. At the very least, it should be higher quality. So thanks as always for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time, and take it easy.